Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I am here with another video. I told you I was going to try to do my regular Sunday and Thursday videos, and here I am. Hopefully I can, keep up with this momentum kind of thing. So today I want to do a tag video. I was tagged by Lauren and Nicole. Their channels are going to be linked down below, as well as the questions for the tag. And this tag is called A Few Favorite Things, or A Few of My Favorite Things, and we shall go from there. So, without further ado, question number 1. This is... Okay, alright. Caveat. I am an Aquarius. So, my favorite things change upon my mood and what I'm doing. And they may change just because I found something new and shiny. So yeah, this tag is going to be a little right now. It might change 5 minutes after I make this video. So just so you know, I do have that thing with me because I blame it on being an Aquarius. But I think that is also the beauty of Aquarians as well. And that's probably just a thing that I do. So here we go. Question number 1. Who is your favorite musician or band? As of right now, Lindsey Sterling is my top. Amy Lee with Evanescence is a really close second. And I do listen to the song that they collaborated on a lot. Or songs they collaborated on a lot, over and over again. So right now, Evanescence and Lindsey Sterling are my favorite musicians or band. Now, I do still love Metallica and Journey, so I listen to them very often as well. There's a score of things that I listen to on a daily basis, especially when I'm trying to write. And again, it depends on what I'm doing at the time. So if I'm writing, about pirates, then I'm going to put on like pirate songs or Irish songs or something like that. So yeah. Question number 2. What are your top 3 favorite films? There's no top 3 favorite films with me. They're okay, y'all. When I was younger, I had more movies than some of the video stores in my hometown did. So this isn't happening. This isn't a good question for me. I'm going to kind of try to narrow it down to movies that I can watch over and over again. So that includes Pride and Prejudice, the Keira Knightley version, and Deadpool 1 and 2. We're just going to, put those in one movie there. And the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. And again, we're going to combine those into all one movie because there's no watching one of them without watching the rest of them, and you binge watch them during a 3-day period or 2-day period, and you have to do the extended cut as well. So yeah. Question number 3. What's your favorite scent? Irises. For those of you that don't know, irises have a very soft scent. It's difficult to explain. It's kind of like a mixture between honeysuckle and lavender to me. Irises are my favorite scent. Lavender is a really close second, and lavender is actually more... I'm able to get my hands on lavender more often because nobody that I know of makes lotion or candles or anything in the scent of the iris flower. So lavender is readily available, so therefore I often say that it's my favorite scent just because most of the time when people are asking me this question, they're asking me for like present ideas. So lavender is my favorite scent in that regard, but it's honestly, irises are my favorite scent. Question number 4. What's your favorite Disney film? Again, I refer back to my answer to question 2 because there's no favorite films in me. There's, yeah, what we're going to say is Beauty and the Beast, because Beauty and the Beast I relate to. Well, that's kind of bad to say. I relate to Belle more than any other Disney princess because of the book reading, but it's also because of her familial ties, the way she wanted to take care of her dad, and also the way she tried to take a bad situation and turn it into a positive. So, yeah, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. Question number 5. What is your favorite season? Fall. Fall has always been my favorite season. I love the colors of the trees. I love raking leaves. I love the smells. I love that you can wear black and put up black decorations during the fall and you're not looked at weirdly. Not that I take down black decorations at all. I have bat twinkle lights over here, and yeah, I'm a very dark colored person. I like the fall colors, you know, the purples, the oranges, the blacks, the grays. Fall is also when it kind of cools down from the heat, and it has just the prettiest blue skies of any season. Question number 6. What's your favorite seasonal drink? My favorite seasonal drink is going to be eggnog, but it has to have rum chata in it because that makes it 10 times better. So eggnog with rum chata. Question number 7. Do you have a favorite shirt or article of clothing? Not really anymore. I used to, but since I've gained so much weight, I can no longer wear it. I do have it saved so that when I start losing weight again and I can start wearing it again, then I can. I also adore wearing flannel shirts. Just the feel of a well-worn flannel, not a new flannel by any means. New flannel sucks. But once you get it worn down and it's almost threadbare, then that's when that's when I love it. Number 8. Who is my favorite author? Well, I'm going to try to narrow it down to 3, and it's going to be Tolkien, Austen, and Neil Gaiman. So J.R.R. Tolkien, Jane Austen, and Neil Gaiman are my favorite 3 authors. I can read their books over and over and over again, and I have read their books over and over and over again. Question number 9. Do you have a favorite spot for reading or writing? I tend to write here at my computer more often than not. But I also write in my rocking chair recliner thing. That's 2 of my favorite places right there. And I also read a ton in that rocking chair recliner that I have. So, yeah. Used to, when I lived back home, my favorite spot was I had a spot out in the woods. There was like a fallen down tree, and there was a creek about 500 feet to the left of me, and I could just sit there and write and be alone, and it was quiet, and it had a lot of, you know, it was cool because the trees were really, really thick around there, and of course, when it started getting dark, it was already dark in that spot because the trees are so thick. So I couldn't write towards into the night there, but during the day I could. Question number 10. What's your favorite food or dessert? Okay, so my favorite food, I would have to say, is katsudon. Katsudon is a pork cutlet with an egg over it, and it's with really steamy rice with onions in it, and it's absolutely delicious. If you have a good Japanese restaurant somewhere around you, check and see if they serve katsudon and get you some, because you will not regret it. My favorite dessert is caramel cheesecake or caramel ribbon ice cream. Those two, yeah. If I can get the caramel ribbon ice cream on top of the caramel cheesecake, that's even better. Question number 11. What's your favorite time of day? Morning, because morning is when I get to have coffee. Morning is kind of a mental preparation for the rest of the day. You know, there's not much that can go wrong of a morning unless you wake up to a phone call or something like that. So morning is usually my favorite time. And I know that if I'm productive during the morning, then I'm going to be productive for the rest of the day. Number 12. What's your favorite color? Purple. A close second is a teal. Our wedding was actually purple and teal and white, so yeah. Question number 13. Who's your top 3 favorite YouTube channels? Okay. Again, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, but I would have to say the ones that I watch the most are Jenna Moresi and Kate Kavanaugh. But I also watch the Courtney Project as well. But I don't really interact with them all that much because they're just like top tier, so high up there in subscribers and everything that I get really nervous trying to even just leave a comment on some of their videos. So those are the 3 that I watch the most because I love their content and I love how real they are, and I love their processes that they go through in teaching, like writing tips and tricks and stuff like that. But my 3 favorite YouTubers that I interact with the most, I guess, is Barrett Laurie. Again, I kind of just found him for the May Promptathon thing, so we haven't had that much interaction, and of course I've been kind of MIA in between the end of May and now. But I've watched a lot of his videos, like kind of riding while my husband drives, because we've been having to go back and forth a lot of places a lot, and I unfortunately haven't been able to comment on very many of them, but I have been watching them. And Lauren and Nicole, of course, and Broken Entertainment, who supports me so much. I mean, he's there at every single live stream that I've done, and I just love that. So yeah, those are technically 4 of my favorite YouTube channels that are kind of smaller that I actually interact with. Question number 14. What's your favorite musical or play? So this is going to tell you a lot about me. It is Repo the Genetic Opera. Yeah. Hands down. It used to be Phantom of the Opera, but then I saw Repo and Phantom was just, no. Repo's it. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend it. Alright, question number 15. What's your favorite place you visited? So I'm going to do this in 2. The favorite place I've visited that I've actually had to travel a significant amount to get to is Yellowstone National Park. I adore Yellowstone National Park. I love that country out there. It's so beautiful and it's just so pure. And I love the preservations of the animals that are going on out there. The buffalo, the wolves, the caribou, elk, everything that lives there. I love the preservation that they have put into it, and the trees and the grasses, and just making it all natural and let it flow and let us see the natural part about it. Even the geysers, Old Faithful and stuff like that, and the Sulphur Springs. That area is just so full of so many different things that you can look at and explore and just witness, that is just absolutely amazing to me. And the second part to this question is one that I don't really have to really travel to. I kind of sort of do, but it's one of my favorite places. It's one of my favorite places that I used to walk around in, and that is Joyce Kilmer National Park. It's here in the Great Smoky Mountains and here in North Carolina, and it is absolutely gorgeous. There are some trees there that are huge. They're beautiful, and you can just feel the age and just the purity of the forest there. And you can also see how close that particular deciduous forest is to becoming a rainforest if there was just, you know, a couple more tenths of rain per year. And that to me is just amazing as well. And who do I tag is question number 16. Since Lauren and Nicole's already done it, and I think they tagged Barrett, I'm going to tag Broken if you want to, and I'm going to tag my husband to do it, Dr. Gonzo. And if you're watching this, go ahead and feel like you're being tagged, because I don't want to put any pressure on people that don't need the pressure right now. Alright, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate your comments. Be kind to one another. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And keep writing and keep being creative. And I will see you next time.